But, I want to get back to that relationship part, because once we come to understand that we can't do it alone and that God will send someone to help you, it's time to start, allowing God to rebuild you on how you will begin to deal with the relationships that God is going to be sending your way. Amen. And I'm saying that for a reason, because sometimes when we come out of the storms and we know where we at and we dedicated and we committed, we don't want to lose the fact that which God has given you is virtue.
Amen.
Okay. And
Amen.
that virtue is worth something. Mm-hmm. Amen. And I want that word to really stick with us, because, when I think of the word virtue, I think of, virtue to me means something valuable, something that we can create. It allows us to create, to produce, to expose, to build, and to destroy. So your virtue has worth. So as you are in a relationship or building a relationship, you have to remember that worth that God has put in you to do what He is calling you to do. Because even after you come out of something, trust me, the enemy is still going to try to plant something or someone somewhere to try to knock you back down. And the only thing that's going to keep you from losing what has just been given to you is to remember your worth. You have to remember your worth. It was worth you going through the storm. It was worth you, not having and not now having. It was worth every time and effort for you fighting and pressing to where God has you right now. So you don't let no one take that virtue and that worth from you, because when that happens, you become cheap labor.
Amen.
And I mentioned that on Facebook. I was adamant about it. You become cheap labor. You can become cheap labor in a relationship. You can become cheap labor at a place of employment. You can become cheap labor with the friends that you choose in your life. You can become cheap labor. And what do I mean by that? People just around you to steal and to take what it is that virtue that God has given to you. And then you wonder why you have nothing left at the end of the day, because you did not value the worth that God has placed in you after He took you through something to bring you out, so that you can take that worth and to create and to produce and to expose. Amen. Sometimes the worth, you're going to expose something. Amen. But even after exposing, you're going to rebuild something, and you may have to destroy something before you can build. Amen. When I was thinking about the cheap labor, and I was talking about that this week, it was making me think about, this is tax season, and I'm doing certain things for certain people, and I was just astonished at some of the things that I was hearing. Here it is, you as an individual, whether you are a mother, a father, just being a caretaker all together, and you are allowing your worth to help others and so forth, and then at the end of the time, when you're ready to receive something back or benefit back for what God has used to pour in, you have people coming along and trying to take your little bit of benefit back. Amen. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to be I want to be detailed with what I'm trying to say here, but the fact of the matter, I'm gonna give one incident here. The fact of the matter that you got grandparents, or you got parents who are taking care of their children and their grandchildren, and you got fathers who are not doing anything, and yet they come around tax time and want to claim a child that they didn't take care of. Why are you allowing somebody to take your worth? Why are you allowing somebody to treat you like cheap labor? Amen. You did all the hard work. You put it in, and now some Negro who wants to act like a hero. I just learned that from somebody on Facebook today. I love it. I forgot what his name was, but I was like right on point when I saw that this afternoon. He said, you black women need to stop allowing Negroes to be your heroes. Come on now.
Amen.
You just spent the whole year of your worth and your time and your energy, keeping your family together, and then someone wants to come in at the end of the year to try to claim something that they didn't put nothing to. Women, we have got to stop allowing, our emotions, because that's not even love. Because if the person loved you, they wouldn't even trying to put you in that predicament, knowing that you have a right to reap the benefits of what you sowed. Amen. Now that's the word, is it not? Words that give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give to God what belongs to God. But you know what? Amen. Give me back what belongs to me. Amen. I put the time and I put the effort
Amen.
I put the care in.
Amen.
Give me back my benefit. Amen. Don't let nobody come back and take what you put out. That's robbing you of your virtue. That's robbing you of your worth. That's like saying you just did it and come on now.